There is nothing that has been a better investment of public funds and our time and our energy and our resources than early childhood education. Nothing, not one single thing that we're working on now. Not one thing that we're working on now will make as great a difference.
So from that $9 million really programmatic piece until our height in 2009, we went from basically $9 million to $382 million in our state-funded preschool programs, which is such an incredible investment and vote of trust and belief in the worth of these programs and the value of these programs, particularly for our most at-risk young children and their families.
If any of you have tried to learn a second language and do another thing at the same time, you understand how much tax there is on your memory to remember all the words you're supposed to say and then how to put them together and how to do what you're trying to get done. So there's a lot of cognitive energy that is required in terms of just memory issues. And so when kids are at play, they get a lot of opportunity to practice in low stress, highly engaging ways with peers that will scaffold for them.
First gift I gave to my granddaughter Lily, who's now 26 months old, is a book. And I had that book wrapped and ready for her the day she came home from the hospital. And I read that book to her, and I was reading that book to her, and my daughter laughed at me and said, "Mom, why are you reading a book to a baby that age? She doesn't understand anything." And so I explained to my daughter, I actually referred to the Hart and Risley study about how important that language is, and that actually by the time a baby is born, that baby has an actual 12 weeks of listening experiences. And that's where literacy starts. Literacy is founded in speaking and in listening. And my daughter's reply after listening to some of the information I shared with her from my literacy perspective was, "How would I know that if you weren't my mom?" And so I published an article in the Illinois Reading Council Communicator titled, "How Would I Know That If You Weren't My Mom?"